A pro-democracy group has described as terrorist propaganda the calls in some quarters for the resignation of President Muhammadu Buhari over the state of insecurity in the country. The National Democratic Front (NDF) said the calls by some few individuals were apparently sponsored by terrorists who are hell-bent on making Nigeria ungovernable. In a statement by its director, Paul Aliyu, the group said it has uncovered some coalitions facilitating further degeneration of the security situation in the country.
The coalition is apparently led in part by Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Center, CISLAC, whose head, Awal Musa Rafsanjani, is a board member of Amnesty International and Transparency International, two organizations that are obsessed with confirming Nigeria as a failed state. These are organizations that have invested much in supporting Boko Haram and just any terrorist organization. It is now apparent that the entire support that Amnesty International and Transparency International has been offering to terrorists was meant to culminate in their Nigeria assets. Social Economic Right and Accountability Project, SERAP, is another of the NGOs that has, over the past few years, invested a lot of resources to demarket the government of the day by constantly raising false alarms based on unsubstantiated claims. Its strategy has been to distract the government from functioning using spurious litigations and court cases that have never been pursued to conclusion.
A coalition comprising 43 frontline civil society organizations and Femi Falana's law firm had asked President Muhammadu Buhari to resign or be removed from office by the National Assembly if he cannot address the persistent insecurity in the country. A plot the group alleged intended to be used to launch a Buhari must go protest across the nation.
The coalition further demands that the president should take responsibility and end the persecution of the media and free speech, both of which are foundations of a democratic state. Unfortunately, this is one place that coalition has been unfair to Nigerians in that they are asking for a license to act irresponsibly without consequences. They want a situation where some people hiding under the media can incite violence without being held accountable for their actions. They want extant legislations that govern responsible behaviors in information dissemination to be discarded so that they will be at liberty to deploy toxic propaganda to destabilize the Nigerian state. While this group is asking for the president to mobilize our rich Nigerian assets to address insecurity situation across the country and seek international cooperation to ramp up security assets, they are doing the exact opposite in contributing to precipitate the security situation in the country.
The group therefore called on Nigerians and the international community to hold every single group and individual in a coalition responsible for any resulting degeneration in the security situation in the land.
The recent change of the security chiefs is a sign of a new strategy, even though they will build on what the immediate chiefs have achieved. We therefore need to give the new service chiefs the needed time to study the situation and come up with their own strategy. We want Nigerians and the international community to hold every single group and individual in the coalition responsible for any resulting degeneration in the security situation in the land. We ask the law enforcement agencies to be alert, especially with the discovery that the coalition is reportedly working on multiple options for destabilizing the country further in order to force the president out of office.
From Abuja, Lawrence Audu, TVN News.